And there we are for the second game. I couldn't really see how did it sound on the first video, but well, hopefully it's good. Okay, we are immediately into the bands. I kinda wanted to see the first bands before that, but was about to say if they want to just play Senna again, they should ban the Kalista. But they're gonna pick them themselves, which I think it's a smart decision. Kalista doesn't really have a counter pick that is that awful. Maybe if you get the double ADC bot lane, but that's why they banned the Ashe, because they were going for the Kalista, and T1 banned Rumble. They should have banned Kalista, but they don't want to leave Rumble open. Maybe leaving Nico open, but there. Or in the worst case, you wouldn't ban the Orianna. So you would have to force the blue side on choosing to go either for Kalista or Orianna, and you would pick the other. Okay, Renata Draven into Kalista, I like it. Just overall, Renata into Kalista is awful. Maybe not laning phase-wise, but late game-wise. Okay, they went for the Draven. Why not? Good. So, at this point, if you're the jungler, you just want to pick something freaking aggressive, let me tell you that. Because you want to play for that bot lane, something that doesn't really like the farm. Kalista Senna, how good is that? I honestly almost want to say I agree with that, because you give scaling to your bot lane with an early game ADC just because of the Senna. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, good. You just try to... Should be okay like this. And Maokai, weird. I would have preferred a Sejuani there, something more tanky. When you play Senna you want at least two frontliners, in my opinion. And Maokai is not like he isn't a frontliner, but Sejuani tanks forever. There, if the blue side would get Sejuani Horn and an AP monster, like Victor, like Syndra, stuff like that, that would be close to a perfect draft. But there, what do you pick there? I would say the mid, yeah, exactly. You already have good ultimates. You have the Renata ultimate to potentially throw an engage from jungle top, which is usually what wants to engage the support eventually. And by going Silas, you also cut the enemies from going Alistar, but we know that they already pick bot lane, so whatever. That's just a quick tip. But Maokai ult, good. Eventually Senna ult in some situation. Senna ult has natural AP ratios for the shield, but it's okay. Cassante Jace, I like this. The Jace Maokai is out of option. The Cassante, well, do I need to talk about this? One of the most controversial champions. Okay, Poppy ban. Does it mean that they want the Shy to go for Jax? Yone ban, so they can go for Aatrox, or T1 can just say, okay, fuck it, I am going for Aatrox. Fun fact, as weird as it seems, no, Aatrox ultimate is not good on Sylas. Okay, I like this. So, Nocturne not only can gank, but he can farm. And if he's on like blue Gromp, he's like, okay, I can look on you. And the bot lane fights, and they are okay 2v2, and then Nocturne comes and nope. Now the blue side also has the pressure of, I don't want to give good ultimates to Sylas, so Aatrox is a really good choice there. Because Aatrox gives movement speed, HP and AD. With no AP scalings, and the conversion from AD to AP that Sylas naturally has. Won't actually do much. You want to... Okay, Ari. I hope this Maokai is going full tank and is not going for Demonic first. Okay, the Gwen. Gwen into Aatrox I think is good. Nahil, which is an Aatrox OTP, made a tier list, and it was fine against Gwen. So I wouldn't say it's gonna be a chill lane, but it's gonna be kind of those handshake lanes where both are like, okay, if you want to just AFK and farm, I can do this. But who would take advantage the most out of this? So Silas, Draven, Nocturne, Maokai, Kalista. I would say T1. T1 would feel better about the top handshake. I like the fact that they T1 has a really good team for one. Eventually 1-3-1 if you put the Nocturne to the side. About Weibo, I don't think it's the same. Ari can side, Aatrox can side. They can get kinda covered with the Maokai ultimate, but overall I prefer T1's draft. The previous game I preferred Weibo, but there I prefer T1. And scaling wise, I prefer T1 because late game Gwen needs to press her ultimate 3 times and she wins. It's just as simple as that. But they have to be mindful that they need anti-heal as soon as possible. Both sides. Aatrox, Maokai, eventually Kalista, Senna with the healing. At 41 they have the Gwen, they have the Silas. So yeah. And I wonder if this game the Shy is going for lethality or not. I would say maybe it would be better to go for the Gordrinker Serak, because they have a lot of CC. T1 has a lot of CC. Just from Renata, I can just say a lot of CC from Renata. But they also have Silas. I don't really count Nocturne Sphere as CC, it's just a zoning tool. But well. I like what Zeus did. He has vision on the Maokai. Hmm. Wait, what? Is this the weird static shiv Trinity build? If it's the case, the side lane pressure is gonna be huge, but the team fighting is gonna be shit, so shit. Okay, level 1 already out. The Draven wins on the Kalista, but not level 1, and not with the Senna. Versus the Senna, I mean. So, no potions on the Draven, and his midlife, and no flash. So he should have maybe focused on the minions. He surely should have focused on the minions. Yeah, Shao can be out, but at least he's not pressuring Faker. Okay, flash for flash. Honestly, before level 6, that's totally Silas' advantage. Maybe after level 6, Ari is better, but the actual pressure relief on that trade flash is really good. Top lane's slightly winning, jungle is totally Weibo favor because... yeah, and they have bot prio, so they have to be mindful about it. And bot lane, because of what happened, it's obviously Kalista favored. I don't know what Crispy is doing there. No need for that. He should have recalled at the same time. And even maybe Kalista should have been the one there, because that way Senna would have recalled first, Senna could have walked mid, or eventually even top, because how Zeus is pushing. Early game I'm gonna give the advantage of probably Weibo, because they have quite an easier time making plays with the champions they have like that. Okay. It's funny that both junglers are ignoring the top lane. Of course, with a bot lane like this, it's normal that you want to commit on that, and even mid lane, it can be really volatile. But maybe a little hand would completely change the tide on this top lane, but... Okay, I like what the Shy is doing. He knows his timings. This guy is a monster. I love the Shy. Okay, force the Ghost on Gwen. She plays Ghost Flash. Okay, that was a really good dash. He kept it all this time. He played really well. He waited for Maokai to be next to him. To do the classic, I dash on you, then I pull back you towards my team. Boom. Bueno. They know Honor is there. They use the plant. I'm not even sure that he can fight. Probably not. Yeah, they don't know Faker is recalling, but he could be here. Because since they don't have vision here, he could have just like dash. Even though he had a Pikmin there. Oh, no, he would have just face tank it with the shield. With the black shield from Nocturne. He would take some damage, but he would remove the Pikmin. And then Faker could have just dashed the wall, so that's why he didn't contest that. And Goma is really respecting, because his support is not there. And they know that Maokai was top and he clearly couldn't be down there just so fast. His first recall was a push, oh my god. As a Draven you don't like that. Scaling wise, I don't think who scales better between Draven and Kalista. I kind of want to think that Draven scales better, but depends on the support that is with Kalista. If this would be like an Alistar, a Braum, something that likes to be melee, maybe I would have give the advantage to Kalista, but late game, this guy can just throw you a basic attack with the Resonance Reaver for 1k, so... yeah. First dragon, obviously, and really well spotted by Weiwei for playing around that. For a wave. Jesus, I apologize for this. Sorry. Jesus. Did I got sick yesterday? I ate so much yesterday. Wedding. Yes. But I ate a lot of vegetables, let me tell you that. Okay. Faker have Harry ultimate, so Harry needs to respect that. They both have flash, they both have the same ultimate. But Silas has a better kit overall. Okay, he didn't respect the Nocturne. Okay! That was big. That was close, that was risky. Like, this Nocturne ultimate should have come a little earlier. For me... Okay, what? Why did he come back? I think he kinda overestimated his healing. He should have overestimated his healing, and he still got the plate. We saw it. He overestimated the healing. Or Gwen's damage. That was awful. If I would be owner, I would have waited for the chance to pull Gwen, so he would have committed a little more there. So they would get the kill earlier. But this, he knows he messed up. There you are. He knows he messed up. That shouldn't have happened. Because in a way that was a solo kill. I know Nocturne was there, but in a way that was a solo kill, because the play was over. Okay, and they know the enemies are gonna rotate towards Rift Herald because they have the stronger bot lane, so they play on the other side of that. That's why Honor is committing on it. And Draven cash in. So Draven is ahead of Kalista. Or at least even. Because of the CS diff. And they're gonna get a lot of plates because they pick up the Herald meanwhile. Okay, I think Zeus is dead, but can he take someone with him? Okay. And he already has this. That gives him Omni-Vamp. Who should take the kill? Maybe he can execute. Maybe he can execute. He can. Beautifully done. Actually, beautifully done. Even though Weibo has higher play potential, T1 is respawning and is playing on the map perfectly. That's nice. What the fuck am I watching? Why a Kirchis and the last chapter? Am I missing something? I am not aware of this. I know there was like some random stupid build with Ari. Kind of like the static LeBlanc, but even worse. That was something like static Shiv, Illbreaker, Trinity. No, sorry, static Trinity, Hellbreaker. And then the bruiser items, I think. Okay, goes in. I don't know if that was... It was with the first strike indeed. Okay, so I understand the trade. Okay, understandable. I wonder if it's a tech. Like, with Nocturne it's almost obvious that when you have your ultimate you want to blue trinket, so you have vision on the enemies so you can go in. But I don't know about Silas to actually steal the ultimates from far away. If it can be a tech. The Sin didn't got punished. The Kalista didn't got punished. But yet, on the other side of the map, they are taking a lot. And the Maokai is going for EP. Maybe because Ari is going for just a random stupid build. But maybe just Static Shiv is the only AD item. Okay. Don't know about that. He already outpushed Silas, so why the static? Is there really a need for that? Just make this game disgusting. And he's going for Leandris, so that's better. Okay, Demonic for Maokai. Or if you want to go for Demonic, okay, but at least get the fucking Aftershock, I don't know. Because you only have the Shy as a real frontline. And he's not good into his game, so he's gonna regret really fast this decision. I don't think they can win this game. I wouldn't say it's gonna be a storm, but it's gonna be really hard. Really hard. I would already give it a 30 to 70% win towards T1. Honestly, I want T1 to win, but I would really like the Shy to win again, the Worlds. Aha! They did all this to deny the 2 souls from Senna. Is Senna gonna ult just for those 2 souls? Hmm? Oh, that's a nice thing. Every Ocean Drake, they are making a donation. Okay. It's a lot of damage. Ultimate for ultimate, but advantage for the Gwen. They also don't have any kind of anti-heal or healing item. Eventually this is a little healing item as well. Is going for lethality. I understand this. First, same thing, same point. I actually put on the table last game. It's better for a low eco build. It costs less. And you want to end the team fights as soon as possible because There is a lot of healing, and even when I heal, Gwen is not gonna go down. The Silas might stay the wall fight, and if the Silas actually goes for an Aatrox ult, even though it doesn't give AP or anything like that, it still gives a lot of HP. So yeah. Why? That was too much. The Senna ult was just pointless. Leandri's Ferrari. Is 40 CS down? I just saw it. The analyst said it. The rest of the map is okay. Jungle is slightly behind. But playing on low eco, I prefer Maokai. Mid is even, ADC Kalista is winning, obvious. And support wherever. And Zeus. Zeus, by the way, has a kind of reputation to choke on finals, and definitely last finals against DRX, they fucking choke it. What the fuck was that double TP after a fight? They could have never finished the game, but why they went for it? Gary a play out of his mind, and his team kinda griefed him. But well, 3 for some Draven. And a Dirk. Okay, another Maokai ult. Okay, the Aatrox is not gonna tank anytime soon. He's not gonna heal anytime soon. He's gonna go down too fast. And where's this in the ult now? Yeah, I got wasted. True. Okay, Gomayoshi got a bad trade versus Ari. He sold his Kirchis to get the Liandry's. What the fuck is Xiao doing? Did he change his build like that? And this, what the hell? It maybe was like, that's something that I actually do when I'm like, I don't know if I should go Steel Caps or Mercuries. I just go Lucidity, fuck it. That's just something that I usually do. And Xiao also kept the bot lane out. So it's good. Because Draven could have cashed in again. And there, that would have been a problem. That Draven would have gone through the roof. He could have probably get his Essence River. Or Collector if he's going for a Collector now. I really think... you cannot go for Essence River, sorry, I'm just already a Shin item on this pocket. So he's going for a Collector. So Riftmaker, Nashor's Tooth on Gwen. I don't know. It's just a good to go build, of course, but you won't have a lot of basic attacks going through. He's just gonna throw your nil, so I don't know if it's those Sen ults are awful. What the fuck is that guy doing? Please don't let Chris play Sen again. Anyway, almost 20 minutes, 50 souls. Bro, no, no. And as Senna support, I prefer Eclipse Rapid Fire Cannon. You do so much more than that. Like on pro play, vision is really important, I know, but you're gonna be completely irrelevant, my guy. In the worst case, your heal is the best thing that you're gonna do. Q heal, done. Your team fight is over. Okay, that was good. You open the map. Again, I think I've told this already on BDS casts, but think about the outer turrets. The turrets that are like the furthest away that the enemies can attack as a line. If this turret is up, that's a line. Like going through all turrets. Okay, just team fight. Where is the Renato ult? Gone already. Okay, so nothing to do. Can Draven please cash in? Faker is gonna get her. Okay, the Shy is actually doing a monster work behind. He could buy so much time, but Xiao, not much he could do. If that would be a late game mage, again, a Syndra there. Oof. And yes, Draven cash in, by the way. I think it was right the first kill. And Faker killed Senna and immediately went bot lane. That's really good. Anyway, back to the line. Think about the line going to all outer turrets. Like this, see? So this is T1's territory. If the turret is down, this is T1's territory. That's a little riskier for them to walk. So let's look at him. Okay, he used his ultimate. Yeah, he got this one. No, he didn't. So who did he got? Okay, never mind. Maybe he got the... They still got the owner. Yeah, I know about this. Okay, he got Aatrox, lol. The fuck am I saying? And I saw Faker smile on the cam, by the way. And Paranoia hostile takeover, as the casters are saying, it's also really powerful. You kinda hide during that ult. It's awful. If this Gwen would have been a cannon, I don't know about laning phase, but late game team fights would be definitely T1's favor. Quick point, I think I was about to say this, but I changed. Zeus late game fights is mostly gonna be ultimate, 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 done. So, wouldn't it better if you would go something like Proto Belt, Shadow Flame, Void, Rabadon, or Proto Belt, Void, Rabadon, and then Penetration, or eventually Zhonya's. Because you're relying on abilities, not basic attacks that much on team fights. And since Aatrox is going Lethality, he's gonna be squishier. Since this fucking Maokai went for Demonic, and it doesn't even have Aftershock, he's gonna melt too. And it's just a Senna support, not a beefy one like Alistar. Okay, they're gonna take nothing out of that. Maybe him... No, he's already too far, forget it. It's over. Good dodge. Okay, it just... Don't give this guy Senna again. That should have been an Alistar and they would have actually won this team fight hard. Look at the same team fight with immediately Radiant Virtue into a little HP item like Giant's Belt or Kindle Gem, Aftershock, and win a Alistar. Eventually a Braum. Braum into Draven is good. Really good. But please don't give Crisp Senna. Light? Okay. Crisp? No thank you. If the charm would have hit, I would have understand that. Holy shit. And he went completely to the side towards Owner. Jesus Christ. My god. Typical top lane impact. Oh, good job. You still dealt 820 damage. Good job. Nah. Don't give him Senna. Let's see build-wise. Honestly, it's fine. I don't see anything that weird. That's good, you can stack a lot of CC onto someone. But now the question is, what are you gonna do as Weibo? You're behind. You have no map pressure. If you actually get map pressure, you can just get pushed in. Taking objectives is not that fast. You always have the smite secure with the Kalista smite. This is gonna be awful for side laning. And the fact that they are even, and it's already bad for the Ahri, but Faker is ahead. And I like this. This little penetration boots instead of lucidity. Because he really wants to delete someone, the enemy team. I wouldn't say no one can tank him. Like, I guess Maokai can tank him a bit. At least a full combo, a full rotation of spells. Those two can tank him, but they would be too low to actually fight back. And with the healing from the W, no. And always this pressure of the Nocturne if they want to side lane. So from the 30-70 I'm gonna go to 10-90% win towards T1. And I'm being generous, I think. Because there is no way they can win. Not if they choke. Because I think that's the only way they can actually win. It's just a choke or pick after pick after pick after pick. Because right now, it's gonna be 10 minutes of T1 being ahead, and being even more ahead, and being even more ahead, and then they're gonna take this shiny crystal there. See the mouse? There. Now I would like the Nocturne to go for some tankiness. He's ahead, he's already dealing a lot of damage, and he will be dealing a lot of damage, so the next two items should be tank items. Even though he goes as Bruiser, just go tank. Because it's good that they actually are ahead, because they have no front line. Yes, Silas, Nocturne, Gwen are frontline, are melee champions, but they are not as tanky as an Aatrox, as a Maokai, if Maokai doesn't cringe the build. But well, what I want to see now, mostly, is anti-heal. I want to see there an Oblivion Orb. Come on, carrier, I know you know it. And even there, I want to see a Bramble Vest instead of this. No, bad guy. Bramble Vest. And even there, you can go for the Chem Tech Chainsword, the Bruiser and heal item. There, Leandris. Ari does well with not Leandris, sorry, Morelos. Ari is a good Morello user, so just go for it. What are you doing? You're gonna be so behind. And on those kind of team fights, especially when you're behind, the Rapid Fire Cannon is good. It allows you to poke, and with the movement speed you get from the passive, you can just like basic attack, and the enemies won't be able to reach you. But yeah, he's 70 souls at 25 minutes. Good job. Yeah. I don't know. The Maokai is gonna melt. Oh my god. I'm not sure that they can kill him. Okay, he missed the Q3. Yep. Maybe if he would have hit the Q3 on the Gwen, could have been different. But they are just too ahead. Right now, we can use the expression just like slap them with their wallets, even though they don't play as well as they should. They are just too far ahead. I'm not saying this because they won't play well or they are not playing well. I'm just saying this because they are ahead as hell. And even if they don't play well, it's whatever. Oh my god. 5k down. And he went for this, so he's gonna get even far behind. When you are behind, just focus on your build. Just don't build this, don't build stopwatch, don't build defensive item against enemies. Just focus on getting your core items as soon as possible. You're already behind. Don't get this. It's good against Gwen, against Silas, but Draven's gonna basic attack you twice, you're gonna go down mid-life. Especially with this Lethality build. Again, no damage. Not with this. Okay, Baron, is this greedy? There is still Maokai ult, there is still Senna ult, but I think they are just gonna get melted. And the teamfight is just cancelled. Maybe even get re-engaged on. Look at the damage from this fucking champion, Jesus Christ. That's overextending now. It's such a shame. Light almost killed Faker, one more basic attack, Faker would have been dead. It's a shame. And he did nothing. Okay, Cosmic Drive third on Gwen, and she still deals this damage, because she's ahead. I think if the Gwen would be even or behind, it should be Rabadon and then Cosmic Drive. Or else she would clearly not have the same impact as this. Far away from it. And not because she was even or behind, just no. And the max HP scaling from this fucking champion is disgusting. So, I would put Silas Draven here, and the Renata and Nocturne about there, while the Gwen is top lane. I wouldn't say they are not ahead, they are 10k ahead, but don't feel like they can play that well on 3 lanes. Sure they can. Depends on how the Silas can deal with the Aatrox. Which I think is okay. Mm, yeah. For me, the bot lane now should have been pressuring mid, just at least to buff the wave. You just put the Driven here, far away, you know? Just to buff the wave. So you have 3 pushing lanes. Okay, Silas back TP for the Zonias, that's understandable. Now they can get this turret. Very well. Okay, the snipe. Yeah, the game is over. There you go. It's basically a clean ace. Ari just barely got out alive. Zeus is doing really well. Usually he kinda chokes the finals. Or the important games, but... There. Nothing to say. The Zioni game was really beautiful. The Gwen game, the impact he had. That was a clean game. As it should. As the draft wants. So, at this point, stop going for Senna if you're Weibo. Not because it's not working, but because champions sometimes they are randomly super hyped because just of a best of, because of a series. So in this game, no thank you, just don't go for Senna. For bot lane, go for scaling, just go for scaling. The Zeri is open, the Zaya is open, the Kaisa is open. Just go for it. And please, pick engage support. That would have helped him in this game. Anyway, so we see each other for the game, potentially the last. Till then, stay tuned, and the third game should be coming soon. Anyway guys, thank you for being there, leaving a comment to tell me what you think about this. Consider leaving a like on the video if you like it, or dislike it if you didn't, but never forget about this. Stay the way you are, you're amazing, and see ya.